Okay, what's up, everyone? I hope that you're having a good Friday right now. So it's just going to be me, Zach, and obviously Austin up in the UK or London specifically for Prop Firm Fest, right? So it's just going to be me on stream here today. Got a couple of things. I did try an NQ short and then I managed to get a long later on. But yeah, this price action's been extremely difficult to trade. So I'm actually going to try a long again. So I got the longs off the New York session VWAP bounce. I tried a short. I'll give you the reasons why I was trying to short, but I'm gonna try a long here to see if we can end the week. Just getting that pump up. So I'm gonna take a long here, 641. I will go underneath New York session VWAP there and daily VWAP. So see if we can get a long to end the week here. But two trades here today so far. First and foremost, pre-market, I like the shorts underneath the previous day's lows. And then I like the potential continuation play to the downside. That was the first one. So I tried the shorts over here in this week, ended up getting stopped out. And then I got the nice bounce play like this. I took a mid bar in at about 520, call it like that, and then back up to the high. So trying another long here in at 641. We'll see if we can get some moves to the high side. What's up, Doug? How you guys going today? How's your week been so far? Let me know. Let's just see this is working. You guys can all hear and see me on ASFX TV as well, right? Yeah. So as I said, Zach and all of the guys going to be on that prop firm match. With there we go. There's Austin at the prop firm expo on X, as you can see. So there's Austin speaking. Okay, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's to end off the trading week. Just gonna see if we can get these longs here to end of the week. I'm looking at some swing positions potentially. I'm running a short on Nasdaq at the moment. I was actually trying to buy. I bought it off the lows and then ended up closing at yesterday's closing price. But yeah, in terms of some swing trades right now on some stocks, I feel like they could set up quite nicely. I think Tesla's probably catching my eye the most of you at this level that we have bounced off of. We are, and we'll watch. I'll continue watching our NQ longs in at 641. But we are 28% of all-time highs. So that does interest me right now. Okay. So Tesla longs interests me. And then we do have a few others. Robinhood still interesting at 97. I think we are quite still some, way away from all-time highs as well. I think it will be like 70% or so, 36%. It was quite a bit further. We were trading down at the lows. Okay. So that's obviously going to be an interesting one, Robinhood. But Meta, Microsoft, obviously also trading well up today. So that's why I think potentially as long as at the end of the trading day are not bad on NQ. Let's speak about the DAX as well. The DAX has been something interesting for me to trade too. Yeah, obviously the London session getting those shorts below opening range low like that, back down to the lows. That's very, very interesting, right? But yeah, I don't know what these indexes, just in terms of price action, has been very, very tricky to trade at the minute. And the reason being is simple. Look at this on the start of the week. We're trading underneath previous week's lows, by the way. That's why I did like the shorts before this obviously rally here into the open. But look at this. We literally on NASDAQ, we literally sold off. We gapped down on Tuesday, 800 points. Okay. That's the first one. And then we rally late in the afternoon on Wednesday, post close 800 points, and we sell off literally another 800 points as well. So it's been wild price action recently. Any questions on the ASFX TV stream right now? Let me know. So I'm trying these longs here. See if we can get some extension here to end of the week. cool. So NQ now making new highs, and does look like we want to continue the move higher. Interesting. YM actually also looks pretty good for longs off of this level too. Let's just go to, again, let's go to a 15-minute chart. So I know some guys in the chat love trading YM too. No video. You guys should be able to see the video. I can see it on my side. You guys should be able to see it on my side. Yeah. Refresh the page. Perfect. So I'm still long at. Hey, what's up, bro? Good to see you on. Yes, sir. So I'm still long NQ at 641. Okay, so we're still trading higher, but again, we are underneath the weekly view up, so we are kind of playing the weekly, move essentially. Pretty crazy week, I must say, to start off this trading week. You got to actually also see it from Monday. Remember, Friday was a bank holiday last week. There you go. Getting a little bit of a pickup here. What's up, Alex? Yes, sir. Good to check you, my brother. It's been a minute since we spoke. How's everything going on your side? I'm in some longs here on the Nasdaq to just end off the trading day, intraday. Perfect. Nice. So 690. So we up 45 points at the moment. All good. I'm all good, Alex. Yeah, it's been tricky price action. How are you finding this, bro? Yeah, how you finding this recent price action structure? It's been, in my opinion, it's been pretty tricky to trade this this market. But that's just me personally, right? There we go, 50 points. I'm going to take out half here at these highs here on a Friday. I'll take out 75% actually. So 40, 48, 49 points in that. Hey Bruce, do you enter on the breaks at the top or could I walk us through the entry, please? So yeah, the entry. So basically, the entry on this was just a close on the 5 minute chart, and I really liked the on the 1 minute, and then I just like that push up. So I got it like that, 641. Maybe actually a little bit late on it, but I'm just gonna go, take 50 points in this market environment for sure. It's been super crazy to see all of the kind of. I would probably go stop loss like just underneath those VWAPs, but it's been crazy to see the way this market's been moving more recently. So yeah, I'll take that quick, and I'm full out by the way. I'd rather just take that quick late on a Friday evening. Let's just go like that. We can just go down to the 1 minute chart to show you like this. So the reason for the entry, probably a little bit late on it to be honest, but reason for the entry is we get a push off of the view up. There's a bounce. We're above the opening range high. So we're just looking for continuation play to the high side, right, like that, into the open. So that's the trade there. Very, very interesting. Yeah, so break of topics, or could you walk it? Yeah, so that was just the trade just playing out and then looking to trade it back up towards the house, which is at 708. But I'm full out of this trade, yeah, later on Friday. So just to push off the New York Session VWAP, and then what I kind of see on the 5 minute as well, it's a push of the New York Session VWAP. Then we're getting its pullback, and then we're looking for a move higher. Okay, so that's basically what we are looking for. Yeah. Let's just have a look at some other markets as we end off the week. I would like to see. So what I like to do as well is just go through other markets just to see what maybe could be setting up for next week in terms of some swing plays. Bitcoin's an interesting one. We've just taken out 50K, 60K on BTC. I do want to have a look at gold, however. Gold is going to be interesting as well. So gold, if we can get back above that 5-day SMA, will be interesting because on the daily time frame, we have bounced from here more recently. If we can see over here like this, gold, we did bounce here back in June and then back in March as well. So it will be interesting to see if we can get a hold of this 4,000 level. Can have a look at a few other things as well. Pound, yen will be interesting too. I had a swing trade on it short this week. Okay, so that was my swing trade on it short, and I was full out like that into Wednesday. But GJ just completely melting down. And now we actually are starting to turn above that 5-day SMA. So I'll swing trade anything, which I've been trying to do, right? But yeah, now we are getting back above levels. That will be interesting. Pound dollar on the hourly time frame again. Also, pound's been very, very weak lately. So it'll be interesting to see what we do get. Okay. PayPal still trading very, very weakly. Yeah. The NQ and I still scalp on NQ. X more important than the X, and I shouldn't get. Cheers, Doug. How you going, bro? How you been? You're going your side though. So this will be actually if we close bearish day, this will be the third bearish day or fourth bearish day in a row on the NQ continuous contract. Okay. So yeah, I haven't actually traded too much intraday this week, I must say, just because of the weird and confusing and frustrating at times price action. Any questions or thoughts in the chat right now? Any questions yet to end of the week? Just ripping people's face off. Took an Apex payout, then followed up with a max loss day. Lol, did good today though. Nice. Just ripping people's face off. When the setup for long presents shorts and vice versa. Yeah. It's been crazy markets. It's been look at that now. Look at that exit. Now she's coming back down. But yeah, it has been pretty wild in terms of the actual executions and everything like that. Yeah, it's been just for me in terms of like, yeah, what's up, Oka? It's just been crazy in terms of like this volatility injection that's just come in. And, you know, if you don't know how to protect capital, I think that, yeah, it's going to be difficult to control in these swings. I mean, look at the swings, even from lows this morning back to where we are now. That's 440 points on the Nasdaq. That can get you. But yeah, I mean, I'm holding my swing short. Okay, I've still got a swing that I'm holding short. It's going to be interesting to see what we do get over there. So have a look at anything else here. Yes, as well, trading underneath weekly VWAP. Okay, so that will be interesting to see as well what we do get. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Let's see. Yeah, so right now in terms of trades, okay, I've taken that quick little scalp long on NQ, but yes, I definitely think that we have potential here to maybe roll back down over and then fill some of those levels back down at the lows here, maybe at 7,245. Just very, very interesting at the moment. Intraday, however, as I said, yes, has been particularly, erratic as well. Has been actually more weak. Remember on Wednesday where we rallied, we made a new high on NQ, but not on ES. Okay, so that's obviously interesting to have a look at. But I definitely think from a higher time frame perspective, we're definitely starting to set in those lower highs. Ever since we actually gapped up to start last week, Monday. Okay, since we gapped up to start last week, Monday, we've actually been making lower highs ever since. So, I mean, if you shorted those highs there on Monday last week, you'd still be up 192 points. So, very, very interesting price action now at the moment. Very erratic as well. But, I would not be surprised for us to potentially go down and see the lows here like this on ES. So that's what I'd be looking for personally. Any thoughts or questions in the chat, Alex? What proper accounts are you guys trading with? Doug, Alex, what proper accounts are you guys trading with at the moment? Any payouts, any accounts? Look at that, already start that hourly chart starting to turn off there. But yeah, yes, as Mancini, and I've been speaking about the two. Mancini is a great follow on. Yes, he's been speaking about the trap shorts. So look how he traps the shorts every single time we get into levels. Lucid and TPT funded 400k. What's up, Steph? Funded 400k with 2 F setting up first withdrawals on 2 accounts next week. That's solid. Ah, Steph, good to have you on. Rebecca, what's up? Mohammed, Bari. Yeah, Patty, you should be able to see me now. But yeah, it's that's nice. We can't actually in South Africa we cannot trade with some of the futures accounts, right? Some of those futures prop firms. But yeah, interestingly enough, we'll see what happens into next week. But for me right now, I mean, as a day trader, it's, and obviously swing trader, I think the moves just intraday have just been a little bit too much for me personally. They been incredibly difficult to actually predict. The DAX has, however, been a very, very nice instrument to actually day trade. Let's actually get the CFD, the cash version up here as well. Like that. Okay, we'll put it here. Like that. So the DAX or German 30, kind of the same thing. Moves very, very nicely intraday, I must say. Wow, look at that. Yesterday, how the DAX sold off. Look how it actually rallied back, sold off 169 points and literally rallied back up 250. The DAX is also a very nice instrument to trade intraday. I know some of the futures firms don't allow it, but some of them do. And I found it an extremely nice asset to trade intraday. Get some nice shorts of the daily view app here. So yeah, interesting actually. Cool. In terms of the DAX there. In terms of next week, I think Austin will be back, but I'm always live here with Zach at the Open, so make sure you do hit the link in the chat there as well. The code first gives you a free month, so Austin, Ev, all the guys, Randy trade live at the Open. Zach and I trade live here on Killzone stream. We've had a nice little winner on stream with one NQ. We will see what happens into the rest of the trading day, however. And into the close, I'm interested to see how we trade next week. Obviously, this week's going to be a bearish week, actually. It is actually going to be a bearish week if you look at NQ. Let's go to the hourly time frame. Look how we are actually going to close as a bearish closing week. So 30,600. We're actually going to close down this week 1,100 points. So very, very interesting. If you took a sell it's just interesting if you took a sell at the open, you would have had a 300 point drawdown with a $1,100 interesting. Some guys do look at taking swings at the weekly open and weekly close. So this close is interesting if we do close underneath levels and still underneath weekly view. As I said, I would not be surprised from a swing trading side of things, 15-minute chart, to see a move back down towards the low area here at 28,400, right? That's what I would be looking for from a swing trading perspective. And I've still got those swings running, as I said, from yesterday. So we're going to probably close up in the next bit. I've had a nice winning trade on stream. It's a Friday. It's late on a Friday. We'll probably call it here. And then, I appreciate you guys tuning in as always. Let me just tell Ev in the background, project manager Ev. Any last questions in the last 5 minutes? Any last questions? Yeah. Okay, cool. No other questions. Jack looks different today. Yeah, this is James, boss. I'm always on with Zach, as I said, but yeah, nice. I think a nice entry today. Just on that from 640 up to like 690. So a quick little 45, 49, 40, 50 points. But yeah, guys, let's see how this week and finally closes in the next 2 hours, and then we'll be live next week. Again, I'm live every single day. Monday, Wednesday, Friday on Killzone with Zach, and then every single day on my YouTube. So make sure to check me out there. But at the Open, Orson and Evan and Randy are live at the Open. So make sure the code first gets you the free month. The link is going across the stream right now. Okay. I am going to be testing out that new Atis platform as well. So that's obviously going to be something to have a look at. But yeah. Interesting. So DAX has actually been super choppy recently. Very, very interesting market that has been unfolding on the DAX. Yeah, hourly chart again this week really done nothing as well, just up and down. Really just up and down. Perfect, guys. I appreciate you. Glad I didn't ruin this week. And yeah. Just trying to hit some out max profit on Tradeify. Nice. Yeah, Doug. I got a code for Tradeify as well. So the code JB should give you a bit of a link offer as well there. So make sure I'll put the link in the chat there. And then I've been trading this Hydra instant accounts as well as you guys know my FTMO accounts that I've been operating on. But yeah, you can go check out them over there. But yeah, have a good weekend, guys. We'll close up shop here in the next couple minutes. And then, yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Good, nice little trade there to end off the week. Cool. Any other last questions, Doug? What have you been trading the 150Ks or the 50Ks, by the way, on those Tradeify instant fund accounts? Yes, sir, Doug. Yeah, just 50Ks, 150Ks on that side of things. Be interested to see TC 50K. Nice. And copy trade them, yeah. Stolver as well. Yeah, very interesting moves on the DAX, so that's for sure. Love copy trade except when I lose. Yeah, it's like when you win, you should have copy traded more. When you lose, you should have copy traded less. Perfect, guys. We're gonna close up shop here. And we'll see. We can see you all on stream Monday with Zach. They should be back. Yes, sir. Cheers, guys.